Wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Always remember, of course, when I am in this vehicle, my eyes are on the road. When I stop at the stoplight, then my eyes can be on you. All right. I want to talk to you guys about the importance and 2 reasons why your credit should never be ignored in the areas of your career and economic life. Credit has a big piece. I'm only going to talk about 2 reasons here, but these are just some of the things that I talk about in my new upcoming book, From Clueless Teenager to Consummate Professional. That's one of the things that I talk about. There's a whole chapter dedicated to the importance of credit. That particular book that I'm working on, it is for your high school graduates and college freshmen and sophomore that are kind of going through their young adulting stages, and that's the time when they get hit hard the most because of their high level of ignorance when it comes to credit. So I want you guys to know that that's something that I address in this book that is going to be coming out very soon. I'm actually going to put the pre-order link down below once the book is done, so you guys can get some fabulous deals along with that book once it's finished. Now, the importance of credit. 2 reasons that it's important to, number 1, establish good credit and keep it that way. In order for you to garner, or in order for you to obtain upper echelon, better opportunities in your industry and in your field, credit is going to play a vital role. When I say vital role, meaning that there are some opportunities that are not available to you if your credit is not good. When I say if your credit is not good, and depending on your score, depending on what's on it, employers, when they're looking for employees, run your credit report. If there's some fishy stuff on there that make it look like you're either not responsible with your bills, or not responsible with taking care of your obligations, they're not going to hire you. Point blank period. They're not going to hire you. If your score is, depending on if they go by score or what's on the report. If their criteria is to go by both, then they're going to look at both. If your credit is not up to snuff, if it's not to their standard, they're not even going to call you. They're just going to pass you over for the opportunity that you spent so much time applying for. You don't want to put yourself in that box of being shut out of opportunities, all because you didn't feel like, paying, some kind of cell phone bill on time. Like, it's literally something as simple as that can shut you out of great opportunities. And the better paying opportunities are most likely, not most likely, the better paying opportunities are tied to your level of credit as well. So it's important to, that's the number 1 reason. It shuts you out of opportunities if your credit's not good. Number 2, as far as your economics are concerned, which is some of the other things I address in the book, not going to be able to make big purchases like purchasing a home, which everybody needs somewhere to sleep. Some places you're not going to be able to rent in some places if your credit is not at a certain place. So it doesn't just affect the type of opportunities you have, which affects the amount of money you make, but it also affects the very roof over your head. It's that important. There's other pieces, but I want to just touch on those 2 today. Those are some of the issues that I discuss, or those are some of the things that I talk about in the book that I'm working on right now. It's more than halfway finished, so I'm working on that. I'm learning a lot from the process, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure that your young adults are not going to go into their credit life as clueless as some of us did, or I did when I was coming up. They threw literally on college campuses, on the college campuses that I went on, they were throwing department store credit cards at us, MasterCard, Visa, you name it. They have the counters. Nobody forced us to go to those counters. No, but we never got the real education about credit until it was too late, until we were on the other side of it going, oh yeah, you got to pay those bills on time for your credit report to look decent. Yes. And what's all the other pieces of credit, but I definitely talk about that portion of your economic life as far as your careers are concerned in the new book, from Clueless Teenager Consummate Professional. So I'm going to put the pre-order link below. And of course, if you're you're having questions and you're not sure, of course, if you're looking for other type of career services, such as your resume to be completely redone or just edited or revised, if you're looking for a complete overhaul of your resume, or you don't have a resume, you need one done, you can go to mentorshelley.com/resume-services. I'll be more than happy to help you depending on the type of resume you need. And also, if you're getting ready for an interview, or you have already, your resume is working for you, awesome. It's because if it's working for you, then you're getting calls for interviews. So when the interview comes, then if you're not sure, or when the interview comes, or when you get scheduled for an interview and you're really, you get nervous or you're not sure what to ask and things of that nature, definitely check out my other resource at mentorshelley.com/interview/services/interview-help. The link for that will be below as well. That is a 7-part audio series that goes through step by step what you need to do, how you need to prepare to not just go in that interview and do well, but dominate. That way they know you're nobody to play with. You're ready to conquer in this particular position and bring your professionalism to it. All right, guys, take care. I just wanted to drop that on you because sometimes we hear people talk about it all the time, but the importance of credit is extreme. It is extremely important to keep your credit report or keep your credit in good standing, because it affects so many key areas of our lives. So that's part of the reason I wrote that book, not just about the careers, but also how credit affects your career and your life for these young people coming up with our high school and college graduates. All right, guys, take care. This is Mentor Shelley. Of course, if you want to make any suggestions for videos or for audios, because I have a podcast as well on Spotify, on iTunes, anywhere you can find. It's about 7 or 8 other places that the podcast can be found, but those are the 2 that I remember right offhand. I'll put the links for those below as well. All right, guys, take care. You have a good one. And of course, this is Mentor Shelley, wanting you to make the best of your economic life. So keep your credit in check. All right, guys, take care. You have a good one.